Adam Davis here from Motion Performance Fitness with a Motion Performance Fitness Quickie. Everybody's seen this machine. We got different types of leg presses, and based on human movement science, this actually could be one of the major machines that's causing so many different problems when it comes to muscular imbalances, disability, and back pain, and hip pain, and knee pain, and plantar fasciitis, and you name it. And it's because of the unstructured functionness to this product and to this machine. And just in basic terms, there's certain motions that need to be present when you're moving and having the butt and the hips showing up to the party and doing what we need to do. This motion actually contradicts everything that we've ever been taught, yet we still see it in our training protocols, whether it's to lose fat or knee pain or athletic performance, which makes no sense because this is just making our athletes and our clients and our rehab patients 10 times worse, and we don't even know it. So the key is, and I'll just briefly show you, when you're on the machine, the first thing we're doing is we're taking our feet off the ground. That's a major no-no because moving in life results in having gravity present where that foot jams into the floor or the ground, and that creates motions up the body. And that's the first thing that hits is the foot, so that's the most important part of the entire movement chain. So once you take your foot off the ground, now we're putting it on an artificial platform which instantly gets all our proprioceptors and all those little receptors to the muscles that's teaching them to do something we never do. So it makes us inefficient. Secondly, which is probably the most important, is now all of a sudden you're looking at how this thing actually moves and how it rotates and comes down. Every time you come down, you're obviously putting your back in a bad position, but the main thing here is the flexion of the hips. You never get out of the flexion. So we're flexed right here, then at full extension, your hips are still flexed. And one of the major muscles that most people are tight on is those deep hip flexors, psoas, and different parts of the quad, TFL. Those are the things that are pulling the pelvis out of the range of motion, which is giving you back pain most of the time. Although that could be at the foot and up above in the shoulders as well, but a lot of times it's a hip problem. So you've taken your feet out of gravity. Now we're pushing on an artificial movement where we're not teaching the body to move, the upper body stays stationary, so now the brain's saying, oh, you don't have to move. Then you're flexing and you never get out of the flexion, so the body says, oh, you can be tight if you want. And now you're not even really recruiting the butt muscles as much as you should because of those tight hip flexors, which are causing the pelvis to rotate a little bit and not stimulate those glutes. This machine really makes no sense in any part of fitness, rehab, or athletic training whatsoever. If you're a trainer that's putting your clients or your athletes or your patients on this machine, you've just done a major, major disservice to your clients. And you should definitely get educated on what true function is all about. The key with this is sticking to squats, sticking to lunges, where you can actually get up and out of that extension to get things fired up, is the only way to go when you're really training for function and healthiness and body fat loss. This is Adam Davis, Motion Performance Fitness, putting motion back into life.